here at the NCAA Tournament with Tom Ryan, Ohio State coach, day before the first competition day. Talk a little bit about the Buckeyes heading in for the NCAAs this year, the kind of goals and expectations you have for your very tough team.
It's hard to believe we're back, right, man? It seems like yesterday I was jumping up and down watching Logan Stieber win his first national title. Man, this time go fast. Excited, team's ready. Come through the grueling Big Ten tournament. Both Stieber brothers ranked first. Looking forward to seeing them get in that top of that podium again. Nick Heflin's wrestling well. Probably a brutal weight class, 174. If there's a most brutal weight class, that's probably it. So some really tough guys are not going to probably place in that weight. So Nick's ready to go. Josh Demas is wrestling really well. Cody Magram's back after a year of tearing his ACL and fighting his way back. So Nico's back for his last year, coming off the Olympic waiver. So we're looking forward to the event, getting this thing underway.
I mean, you guys wrestle a real strong schedule. You've seen a lot of the guys that are expected to do well in each of the weight classes. What's the takeaway you got from Big Tens and just the course of the season with this group?
Well, I think as you come through the Big Ten conference and the duels that we have, I think you learn the things you need to learn about yourself to be at your best. Whether it's finishing a single, whether it's nutrition, whether it's a proper warm, whatever it is, you learn the things you need to know from a positioning standpoint. So I think through the year, we've learned a lot about our student athletes and the constant self-assessment, the constant assessment of the staff. Hopefully this is the weekend when you put everything together. So we're looking forward to a great weekend here.
Let's talk a little bit about your top seeds, the Stieber brothers. Obviously, they must have had some improvement this year from even last year. Logan was able to win this thing. What kind of things are we going to see if someone hasn't seen them this year that'll make us understand why they're doing so well?
Yeah, I think the unseen is what's critical about the Stiebers, and the unseen is the things that no one sees in this arena is that every day they're in the morning, and every day they come back in the afternoon, and they eat right, and they sleep right, and they live right. They live a very disciplined life. In a world that's easy to get off track, these guys stay on track and do the things they're supposed to do. So that usually leads to a great performance here. The other thing that I think people see is they attack. I mean, guys that are on their opponent's legs are more likely to win. I think that's a general philosophy in the sport. They attack the legs, and Logan is probably a little more ferocious than Hunter in the top position. So I think as an opponent, you don't want to be taken down by him because it can be lethal when you're on bottom. So I think people are more weary on their feet because they know it can happen when they get taken down. So they're just great people. They're humble, a lot of trust in their life, and we're very fortunate that they chose to be Buckeyes.
Now let's talk a little bit about Olympic wrestling. You guys have the Ohio Regional Training Center there. Just yesterday, you had the Senator of Ohio made an appearance with you guys training at Ohio State and to support the wrestling in the Olympics. Talk a little bit about what that means to Ohio State, but also your feelings about why wrestling should be in the Olympics.
Well, one, we're fortunate the leadership right now in the country for USA Wrestling has supported, along with the NCAA regional training sites, because I think that's a model that makes sense. So we're fortunate to have supporters that raise the funds that allow people that want to chase the Olympic dream, compete, to train in Columbus alongside the Ohio State Wrestling Program. As you said the other day, we had Senator Brown in. We're passionate about the Olympics. I think it's the dream of young wrestlers to bow their head and have an Olympic gold medal wrapped around their neck. And we are 100% in support of making sure that that long term the Olympics are here to stay.
Anything about this weekend? I mean, you've been coaching for a while. You've seen these tournaments. With the shape of college wrestling and the quality of the tournament we can expect.
You know what? You never know. Right? Be ready. We've seen number 1 seeds go down. We've seen number 3 seeds go down. You never know. We watched last night. I know it's not wrestling but basketball. Robert Morris takes out Kentucky. You got to be ready. You got to be ready. There's over 1.5 million wrestlers in this country.
Right.
There's 330 at this tournament of the best, and everybody that's here has something that they're good at, and you better make sure you don't find out what it is. That's the bottom line. So we're looking forward to getting this thing underway.
Outstanding. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate it, Tom.